Peace. So a little update on the Feed Them Babies garden. We have tomatoes, y'all. Check a look at our tomatoes. The plant has gotten a little heavy because we have to put the fence up, but I don't know, I kind of like how it's just sitting there and growing like that, but I'll do what's right. So tomatoes, they're growing. That's why it fell over, because they've gotten so heavy. They're here, little tomatoes. More growing. They're growing so quickly. Look at that. Tomatoes here at the Friendship Community Garden. This is the Feed Them Babies plot. Tomatoes. Get with it. If you'd like to garden with us, tap in. Some of the stems have contracted their own roots because they've been on the ground, and so it's stuck there. So now what I'll do is I'll trim, give some of these spaces so that the plant can breathe a little bit more, and some of these leaves can get some sun so that some of these tomatoes can come out ripe and good to go and have growing and breathing room. So if this is going to grow out, it's just going to head and grow out and grow roots. And I'm going to try to make sure I have it some kind of way where it grows up and so it doesn't go all the way out of here. But this is how it's growing wild. And I don't want the leaves to suffocate because these are the healthy leaves. You see them, and so other ones lack sunlight. But this happens with wild and natural plants. So yeah, here we go. Peace. So I'm back at the garden. Gonna go water it again. I watered it yesterday, so if you see me in a different outfit, that was yesterday. But I watered it yesterday, all for it to rain. So that's just Mother Nature's way of saying it needed it, okay? Because honestly, it did. So this video is clearly over a series of days because weather be weathering. We got Sasha here. Say hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
She's the one that's been helping. We've been doing this thing. Our baby look good minus the NUTSEDGE, but we're going to get it working. See, what we decided to do is to get all of the leaves off the ground. You saw what I did earlier. A little something with tying the wood and bringing it up, but with Sasha here with two hands, we were able to, even though we were delayed a little bit, put some fences up so it could come up off the ground because it wasn't breathing properly, not getting a lot of sun. Some of the leaves weren't getting, proper nutrients. So when that happens, it affects the fruit. So I hope, if you didn't know, tomatoes are fruit. So it affects the fruit. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to water it because we wanted to get that consistent, nice green color like that. So when the yellow, they need a little more attention. When they're droopy or folded, they need more water. So we're gonna make sure that we deep water this one specifically, all of our tomato plants, so that it can be a fair game. So you see, we hold it up on all sides. We a little, crafty on how we did it, because it's actually a really big plant. And we see the potential of where it's gonna grow. And so 1 week not here, and this thing is gonna be next door. So, but yeah, now you can see more in it. Tomatoes will have room to grow and not squeeze their way out. So we're just trying to lift potential plants that'll grow onto the wire. So when they grow, they have a place to be secure. And we're gonna eventually put these things up. It's gonna grow up, so that's where we are. So these are peppers. We tried to plant some greens next to them to see if we can get some spicy greens. You can see if that's how that works. But yeah, here it is. So now we're going to pick some NUTSEDGE, people. Pick some NUTSEDGE and see how it looks afterwards. And this lavender smells very good after it's been watered. It's a little hot for lavender right now, but we're making it work. So here's our peppers and greens. Peppers and greens, peppers and greens. You'll be able to see it once we remove the nutsedge. So this is nutsedge or nutsage. Not this. This is, I'm trying to grow something here. We're gonna see how this works because it's hot. I waited too late. But yes, this is nutsage. It looks like grass, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, these are onions." No, they are not. This is weed, and in order to get rid of nutsage, you have to pluck it from the roots. Now, if you go back to the former picture, which I'll probably insert in here, you'll see where we plucked them all out of the ground, which we thought from the root, but you see where we didn't, because if you don't pluck the root, it'll just keep growing up. So if you just do this doesn't do anything. You have to get in there and pluck and get it out, because then it'll take over your garden. I mean, it's not harmful, but it is a weed, and it won't, you know, make your garden look aesthetically pleasing. All right, here's the garden after we've pulled out the nutsage. Listen, to be honest, we're gonna be real with you. We just pulled it from the top because digging is crazy, you know. And it's hot outside, and we got our nails done, you know? But here it is, what it looks like, so you can see more of the watermelon, the melons. We don't know if they were cantaloupes, honeydew, our greens that we were trying to grow with the peppers behind it, peppers and greens to try to get them spicy. Then our tomato plants, and our microgreens, and these are bell peppers. You'll see the bell peppers are starting to bud. The tree or the plant will get a little bit bigger before you actually see the plants. So there you go. So this concludes our video of the garden at Friendship Community Garden here in Fayetteville. Here goes Sasha. We're helping everybody else on the plot water their gardens, because these sunflowers, look at them. The sun got them, so we're gonna help them out. So peace to you all. Check out the garden.